My dad played baseball for 1 year at SIU Carbondale. My dad's uncle, so my great uncle, actually pitched for the Cubs in the 60s, and he was one of their starting pitchers.
What was his name?
Brian Hobbie.
Okay. Do you get how much do you get input from your family? You got coaches and whatnot. Who helps you other than your coaches here at school?
My dad helps me a lot. He's got a lot of experience and a lot of thought and a lot of help. Every game, before every game, he talks and gives me advice, and he helps me a lot. I have a fastball, a changeup, curveball, and a cutter. The past couple weeks, I've felt that they've all been working pretty well. My curveball is always my get 'em out pitch, and it's really I've used my changeup a lot more recently, and it's been working against better hitters this year. It looks a lot like a fastball, just off speed, good at getting ground balls. I've been working on the cutter this year. That's a new pitch for this year, and it's working well. So that's what I've spent a lot of time on.
Yeah, he's pitched very much like he did last year. He's very consistent for us. He throws strikes, keeps the balls down, and gets a lot of ground balls for us. And been just kind of improved on what he did last year. He's been really, over the last 2 years, he's been a very consistent pitcher for us all the way, and a little bigger and stronger and throwing a little bit harder and a little bit more dominant this year.
There's been a couple I've talked to that have come to games. I haven't really talked to them at the games. I only know of one that's come for sure that I've actually talked to. I've heard rumors that others were there, but nothing more than that.
Who'd you go talk to?
I talked to a guy from the Orioles. I'm not sure if he is a paid scout or if he's one of the helper scouts, but he was at one of the home games against Jacksonville.
His best pitch is that cutter. He gets a lot of late movement on the ball, so you see some funny swings. He'll jam some people, and they just have a little trouble squaring it up. See a lot of ground balls. I think through the first 2 games there was maybe only 1 fly ball out, and we maybe had 2 yesterday in the game. So he keeps the infield busy. He works pretty quick, and he's like I said, he's pretty much been that type of pitcher for us for 3 years. Yeah, he's got that. As I said earlier, he's got that big, 6'5", 6'6", and it looks like he can still add some muscle to it, add some bulk, and the pro teams, college teams, they love those types of pitchers. Those big guys, they tend to stay strong a little bit longer and don't break down as much. And again, I think the sky's the limit for him as far as his career goes. I'm sure he'll have a good career at Indiana, and if he keeps improving, he might have a chance at pro ball.